This is a government wants to divide us in any way they can. They want to see us divided black against white. They want to see us divided British worker against migrant worker. They want to see us divided non-disabled person against disabled person. And most of all, they want to see us divided worker against claimant. And that's why, as a member of the National Steering Committee of Disabled People Against Cuts, I'm incredibly proud to be on the platform here today with our brothers from the PCS Union, Mark Zawalka and his colleagues, because this is the sort of unity that they hate. And DPAC is going to make it our business to make sure, as we've done all the way along, that we will do everything to avoid any divisions opening up in our movement. That's why we're tremendously pleased with the support we've had from the trade unions, for the social aspects of the movement that we've been so well known for in terms of the street blockades, the occupations, taking on Atos and the DWP, and the responses and the support we've had from the trade unions has been absolutely important in that respect. With the setting up of the Welfare Benefit Justice Campaign and the Anti-Bedroom Tax and Benefit Justice Federation, along with our colleagues in the PCS and the Unite Unions, that's where that solidarity shows that we can do. The Welfare Benefit Justice Campaign can win. We know that the bedroom tax is a plank of this government, but it's a rotten plank, and the Welfare Benefit Just campaign can kick that in. But it's only one of a raft of attacks that this government which is pushing through. And as we've heard again, sadly, a lot of these attacks started under Labour. It was Gordon Brown who brought in Atos. It was Tony Blair who first started using the language of responsibilities as well as rights. And it's Miliband who's talking about that he won't repeal the bedroom tax. But we stand to say that we have to make that change as well, not just on what the Tories are going to do, but we have to send a message to Labour now. And that means we have to pick up the fight, not just in the social movements on the streets, but in the workplaces. And to round up, I'll say this. I'm a believer in climate change. And I'm a believer that humans are responsible for climate change. And the sort of climate change that I want to see is a hot, hot summer developing this summer. And DPAC are going to be doing that out on the streets as you've been hearing today. But we also need to see an even hotter autumn to give this government a bleak winter. And to do that, we need to support the public sector workers who are out taking strike at the moment. We need to support our colleagues in the PCS who are taking strike action. We need to be supporting our colleagues in the CWU who are taking strike action right now. And pretty soon we need to be supporting our colleagues in the NUT who are going to be taking strike action. But we need more than that. We need to see that strike thread across the big unions. We need to see the strikes taking place in the council workplaces, and we need to see it taking place in every town and city around the country. Francis Barber talked this morning about that this is a class war, and DPAC, we're the street fighters in that class war. What we need is the heavy artillery, and the heavy artillery are our best resourced and our best funded people, and that's the unions. They support Labour, they can put the pressure on this government to change when this next election comes. We can't afford to wait for the next election to Labour. We need that fight and we need it now. Thanks very much.